Hello team, welcome to the another session of Learn via eLearn, where we are covering Isaca's CISM review manual 15th edition, which will definitely going to help you to crack this certification and making you a certified information security manager. So let's get started. Enjoy. Hello team, welcome to the another session of Learn via eLearn, where we are seeing CISM certification program, and we have already covered as a part of chapter 1 this knowledge statement, task statement, and we have already covered this as a part of a section number 1, and even in section number 2 we have covered this all introduction part up to here. And in today's video we are going to cover 1.1 1.1 information security governance overview. Okay, and I'm trying to complete this entire topic in this video only, so that we'll try to complete as much as topic we can. So let's get started. Let me just put this book aside. All right, so let me first write the chapter name and number. So we are covering CISM certification, and this is chapter 1, and chapter name is information security governance. We have already covered introduction part, and today we are going to cover topic called as information security governance overview. All right, so in this topic we are just seeing the overview of information security governance. All right, so basically friends, what happened is like the information, if I start with the word information, so it was like the information is one of the very crucial part whenever if we are talking about in terms of understanding any critical issue. So it was said that information can be defined as data endowed. Data endowed. What does it mean? It means this will be having some meaning and purpose, and it plays a very critical role in all aspects of our lives, and information has become indispensable component of conducting businesses for virtually all organizations. So now you can understand this the importance of information, and in a growing number of companies we can say that information is the business. If you don't have information or the correct information, then it's very tough to sustain in any business. Now approx 80% of national critical infrastructure, suppose this is infrastructure, is developed worldwide, and that is been controlled by private sector. This is the fact. Okay, and these infrastructure are typically coupled or linked with ineffective, sorry, first point, ineffective what? Bureaucracy. Number 2, countless conflicting jurisdictions. Conflicting jurisdiction. And ongoing or aging institutional life. I mean, aging institutions unable to adapt to dealing with global information crime. Okay, so we can say next is aging old institution. So basically most of the things, if I'm talking about the politics, the bureaucracy, the countless conflicting jurisdiction and aging institution, is basically one of the factor to increase the crime activity or protecting information resources that is very critical to survival. Okay, and this is one of the study where it was saying that large percentage of organization, it was saying that large percentage of organization do not adequately address either existing or emerging security issue. So it was said that still there is a large percentage of organization do not adequately address either existing or emerging security issues. And the finding of, so there was a survey also happened. So if I say there was a survey happened in 2015. Okay, so that survey is done by Ernst & Young, E&Y. So based on the 2015 survey of Ernst & Young Global Information Security Survey highlight the problem, and according to the survey only 12% of organization believe that information security meets the need of organization. Okay, so they believe information security meet the organizational expectation, okay, or organization need. Almost 67% are still making improvement. Okay, now there is another result, or we can say there is one more survey where it was saying that 69% notice that the information security budget should increase by as much as 50% to be able to protect the organization in line with the risk tolerance set by the management. Protect the organization. So what's the management expectation? If you want to meet, then at least you need to increase your budget by 50%. So these are the few result or the few survey result which has been shared by Ernst & Young in 2015. Now the conclusion that can be drawn from this report is that the information security failure are predominantly a failure of governance. Failure of governance. And cannot be solved by technology alone. Okay, technology alone cannot work. There should be there should be proper governance as well. The need of adequate protection of information resources need to be raised at board level, and this failure of governance, or why the governance failed, or why the information security management is not being established in any organization, that should be presented in front of a board. It should be presented in board level. All right. And like other critical governance functions, to be successful, the complexity, relevance, and the criticality of information security and its governance mandate that it be addressed and supported at highest organization level. So the similar way, it was saying that the same way we are addressing other functionality should be always address cyber security or information security governance, and up to the same highest organization level, and ultimately to achieve the significant improvement in information security. So this is again one of the important point. If you want to do the significant improvement, you need to do what? You need to improve the information security. You need to increase the confidence, or you need to improve few things. What? First, you need to the improvement in information security, senior management, and also the board of director to be held accountable. Accountable of what? Accountable for information security governance, and must provide the necessary leadership. Organization, they must provide leadership. What else? They should also provide organizational structure and oversight. Organizational structure, and then next is oversight. What they are looking for, what their expectation, what the desired state they are looking for. And then they also need to provide resources and process to ensure that information security governance is an integral and transparent part of enterprise governance. So, as I said earlier, failure of governance should be submitted in front of a board level, and board level should also need to take the same way they are handling other functionality features in their organization to the same gravity, same intention, same improvement in terms of information security, in terms of senior management, in terms of a board of director, and they make them accountable not only for information security governance. They are also responsible for their providing a leadership, organization, their oversight, resources, processes, and funding, budget, motivation, technologies. These are some other factors as well. All right. Now, increasingly, those who understand the scope and depth of risk to information take the position that as a critical resources, information must be treated with the same case, caution, prudence that any other asset essentially to the survival of the organization and perhaps society would received. So here basically we need to understand, we need to make sure that the scope and depth of the risks to the information security should be taken very seriously. And often the focus of protection has been on the IT department. That is one of the a misconception or the confusion sometimes happen. So focus mostly, most of the cases will be the IT department or IT system that process and store the vast majority of information. They just having the very good information rather than on the information itself. But this approach is too narrow to accomplish the level of integration, process assurance and overall security that are required. Information security takes the large view. Okay, information security should take the large view that the content, information and the knowledge based on it must be adequately protected. Okay, it must be adequately protected. What? Content, information and the knowledge should be adequately protected regardless of how it is handled, regardless of first how it is handled first, second how that is processed, third transported, and fourth how that has been stored. Okay, so we need to take care of information security in these terms as well. In addition, scores of new and existing law, let me just write this also, scores of new or existing laws and regulations are increasingly demanding compliance and higher level of accountability in an effort of governance to address increasingly sophisticated attack and growing losses that pose mounting threat to their national critical infrastructure. So nowadays these laws and regulations are going tougher and tougher, and it's not only responsibility of the organization but is also responsibility of the government to make sure there must be some compliance to be fulfilled for most of the company, whatever they are using in terms of any applications or in terms of any kind of governance as well. So that's all for now, friends. That's all about the overview part of information security governance. So how's the video, friends? Hope you are liking the video. Please do let me know if in case you require any further details on any topic or any point you want me to explain further, and definitely I will try to create a specific video for you. Okay, that's my promise. And last but not the least, please do share, do comment and subscribe if you have not subscribed yet. Okay, that is something which makes me motivated. Although I'm getting many mails, I'm getting many WhatsApp messages, but definitely if you like my videos on the YouTube, if you subscribe and if you put some comment, then definitely it's going to be motivate me. Okay, so do like, comment, share and be in touch. Enjoy. Bye bye, take care.